Hello again. In Aikido, we often say to newcomers, or we see with newcomers, that there are things that we are used to do, or ways we are used to move, or react to certain things, that we need to let go. When we start practicing Aikido, we have some habits that we want to let go and replace them with some other types of reactions. So one of the habits is the one which was created by the evolution and helped the humanity to survive through the evolution. It's the reaction fight, flight, freeze. Right? So when we meet a danger, when we are under stress, our system is analyzing quickly the situation and deciding whether it's something we can face with a fight reaction, or we can escape from this, or we can just freeze and pretend that it's not there and it will just go away. So we will show you some exercises to visualize these reactions in the spirit of Aikido. And considering that it is something that we want to let go, so if we want to let go something, we can let something new come to replace it. So at the end of the video, we'll give you an idea of something new that can replace this fight, flight, freeze reaction. So stay until the end and watch. So let's have a look at the three reactions, the fight, flight, freeze, and let's start with the fight. The fight is maybe one of the most common reactions against martial artists, because when we are under attack, we tend to fight back, right? So if Durward is applying some pressure on me, maybe let's say with a grab of the wrist and a bit of push, when he's trying to push me and I'm under pressure, the fight reaction would look a bit like this. So I would go against and try to show that I'm stronger and I can win over, which is just creating a competition between us, increasing the level of engagement until the moment when one of us appears to be the stronger one and wins over by his brute power of muscles. Now the second reaction that we are looking at is the flight. So the flight is escaping from the danger. So let's have a look again. I'm being held, grabbed by Durward, and actually I don't want to fight. I think that it's maybe stronger than me, and I don't have much chances to fight against him. So I want to escape. But trying to escape, it's not so easy if he's stronger. He's grabbing me and holding on. So when I try to escape, he can follow me. And as he can follow me, the situation never comes to an end. It can continue until I'm tired of running away and losing again. The third reaction that is created through the evolution is the freeze. And the freeze is kind of, I see a danger, I'm under stress, I see a danger, and I think maybe if I don't move and don't get engaged, the one creating the danger for me will not see that I'm there and will just go away without touching me. So I'm freezing, I'm not here, I'm not present, I'm not looking at him, I'm not engaging, but I'm not escaping. So I'm hoping that he will just go away. So this is maybe a bit of a funny way to show these reactions, exaggerating a little bit, but this is actually the basic of these reactions behind. And the good thing about it, about experiencing this kind of reactions, is also to see which is the most common one for you. You might react differently in different situations, because it's clear that the evolution has taught us to fight against a danger, against an enemy which is weaker than us, to escape from an enemy which is stronger, or if we think that he's running faster than us, maybe just to freeze and wait until it's over. So we won't have always in each situation the same reaction. But it's a good thing to experience how the reaction is created in our system. So if we do it maybe a bit in a slow motion, when Durward is coming in and grabbing me, there is the first, okay, something is happening, there is a danger, I'm under stress, and then instantaneously, actually, I'm creating my reaction. But it's a good thing to know this first element when being under attack or under stress of any kind. What is our system doing? What is happening without our system, without our body, that is actually telling us that we are going into this fight, flight, freeze mode. And we can recognize it early. So when we can recognize it early, we can try to reprogram our system to do something different that might be better for us.
So what can replace the fight, flight, and freeze, these long ingrained habits in our system? Well, what happens when you try to find something new? You become curious. If you find some place that you've never seen, maybe a new house or an empty cave or whatever, then you become curious. And whatever the risks may be, if you're really actually very curious, then that usually kind of takes over, and you will find something new and you will explore some hidden areas. So we're going to talk a little bit about curiosity now. Okay? So what is there to be curious about? Well, if we're being attacked, we're under pressure, like Marcin had explained before. The first thing is just to be conscious of it, like he said. And so just being curious, what is happening here? What is happening? What is happening? Is the pressure, really taking me, or, can I actually find some freedom in myself? So there could be some curiosity just simply about what is actually happening, between the difference between what's happening in my mind and what's actually happening, in this moment, for real. And then, what is happening, even inside my system? Yeah, I feel that fight, flight, and freeze come up, but I think that there's even room for, kind of a relaxation. Oh, I can even relax. Okay, that's just one example. You could find maybe anything else. It could be anything. It could be, actually I could be a little bit bigger. I could be a little bit more solid. You could just explore it. And so curious, okay, what is possible here? What is possible in terms of movement? I can move myself, which is very free. I can maybe even see if it's possible to move with this particular attack under the pressure. So I can, be curious about what's happening, but also about what's possible. Okay, so when I do that, then I start to find new and different things that maybe I didn't explore before, and I can connect to him in a way that maybe I didn't know before, and start to move around in different ways. I can also move with the feet. The feet are actually possible to use. And you just continue with this curiosity, like, what else is possible? Oh, there's some space around it. He grabs me here. There's space around it. And I can move into the space. I can be curious about the space. And so you can see where once you get going on this, then the curiosity actually opens up to new and more things. So curiosity is one doorway into changing from this fight, flight, freeze mode, or this old habit, into something new. So we want to thank you for viewing our videos. If you're interested in seeing other kinds of videos like what we're showing here, then comment below what you might like to see. And please hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll continue to grow and show new and more interesting things